we interrupt this program. This is a national emergency. Important instructions will follow.
This is an official message from the National Mascot Threat Authority. I repeat, this is not a drill. This is not a drill.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is with great urgency that I bring you this breaking news. The mascots have returned, and they're wreaking havoc. Years of neglect and irrelevance have made us forget about them, but we have only allowed them to get time to recharge. Please advise, lock your doors and your windows, stay inside after dark, and get ready to make fun of them a lot.
What's up? It's me, Oliver. You fucking idiots. You thought that was another guy? You thought that was a real news broadcast channel? Oh my god, bro. Let's set the tone a little bit better. Hello everyone, welcome back to Load the Cartridge. I'm Oliver Rose, and today we're going to be diving deep into ranking the world's worst mascots. From on a scale of why to burn it with fire. You may be asking yourself, why are we ranking them? Because they're getting stronger. It's like in that movie, Rise of the Guardians. Belief charges their existence juice. But with our childhood mascots, it's like the exact opposite. It's the reverse effect. They thrive on neglect and obscurity. We have to openly mock them in order to shrivel them up and make sure they die. Or, you know, at least go away for a while. So grab your pitchforks and let's go roast some creeps together, shall we? Alrighty, folks. First up for the Corporate Chaos Awards is Mr. Peanut. Mr. Peanut, the most dapper nut in the biz. A top hat, a monocle, a polite little cane, sincerely asking us to eat his species bit by bit. I looked at some of the earlier sketches for Mr. Peanut. His first rough draft was really not that bad, but damn, he looks rough. Taxidermy eyes and also strangely hairy looking. That was until war happened. That's right. Mr. Peanut ain't no draft dodger. Unlike a certain president I know. Bruh. Just why does he look so human? And fuck, bro. His arms and legs are turning into clothes with human limbs in them. Imagine seeing this guy in the fucking trenches, bro. Just cordially tipping the hat while reloading his gun. Thank God that the war ended and that evil Peanut could retire back to regular old Mr. Peanut. What is the Noid, you ask? Is it some kind of black hole in deep space? Perhaps an illegal drug that enhances muscle growth. In fact, it is so much worse than that. It's Domino's Pizza's mascot. Well, yay. I don't really know what he is. He's like a red bunny humanoid thing. Humanoid. I see you. I don't know, he's like a creature or a supervillain, it's really unclear. The one thing we do know is that he's hell-bent on destroying your pizza. Not eating it, just fucking mashing it to bits.
Have you ever been frustrated because the Noid ruined your pizza?
And not even that, bro, like he goes the extra distance. He spends his time blocking traffic and causing car accidents. So that your pizza arrives cold or something. Fucking, I don't know, man. It's really unclear. If gremlins sabotage planes, then the Noid sabotages dinner. It's the best way I can think of it. This freak just punting your meat lovers into traffic. Let me just say, I'm glad he's not real. Unless that's what they want you to think. So you don't get a free pizza after 30 minutes. Are they still doing that? Are they? Well, if they're not, they should bring that shit back. Bring it back. I want my free pizza after 30 minutes. Fucking capitalists. Alright, you guys may have seen this clip in my last episode, but for good reason. These ads would pop up on TV close to bedtime for me, and they would just keep me up as a kid all night. Just picture a cursed YouTube video that was uploaded from a Nokia phone. And the audio was kind of like someone yelling into a tin can. So I guess that the Subway sandwich company thought that the best way to advertise their food is to have these like monkey, hamster, bird hybrid genetic mutations be the spokesman of their product.
He no subs! They are tasty, they are crunchy, they are warm because they toast them! They got a pepper bar!
Quizno's new Santa Fe Trio subs with smoky chipotle sauce.
I know that's really fucking weird and terrifying as well, but what was so much scarier was that every ad that this company put out, it seems like the commercials just got angrier and angrier.
Eating Roadhouse is barbaric! We are not the Huns, they are toasty subs! Now one's a special price! $2.99!
I hated this shit, bro. They had the energy of like two raccoons hopped up on Red Bull. I pled for my life every night, hoping those two wouldn't find me. Chuck E. Cheese. It's definitely worth mentioning down here towards the end of this list because Chuck E. Cheese was one of the few monsters that actually came out to play. When's the last time you met Jack in the Box Jack? Shook hands with the Michelin Man. Could you imagine how crazy that'd be? Going to the auto body shop and just filling out paperwork and your kids are playing on a giant tire playground with the Michelin Man.
911, what's your
But Chuck E. Cheese was a really creepy and unsettling vibe. When I was 7, he winked at me, and I haven't slept since. Everything is just dimly lit, and it was also my first experience in a skeevy dive bar vibe. Plus, it was extremely easy to lose your family and friends. Just knowing that this very immobile, low energy, giant rat man was lurking around watching me play my games, it upset me. This was my first experience being afraid of a corporate mascot or a rodent.
Have you ever had a Mickey Deluxe? Respectfully.
And I don't think I'm ever going to recover. I already hate sports aside from hockey. I grew up in New York for a while and it's just one of the few things that I couldn't help but enjoy. Personally, I hate watching people throw things around and just passing objects back and forth, keeping score of whatever the fuck, wearing colors that say we're cool, they're losers. It just gets tiring. It's a lot to keep track of. And I guess that someone realized that, like some bigwig in the sports industry was thinking, I get this shit's getting tiring, man. We need something big, something loud. We need a hype man. And they settled on bringing in mascots. However, my bone to pick is not with, sports mascots, but one in particular. The birth of nightmare fuel. The royal pain himself, King Cake Baby.
Ew.
This thing represents the New Orleans Pelicans. The only thing this shit hypes up is my blood pressure. God, bro, I don't know what possessed this team to pick this shit to represent them of all things. You're named the fucking Pelicans. Do a Pelican.
Dude, I'm gonna kick your fucking ass. No, you're fucking not, dude. Shut up, bro. Watch this. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Shut up.
I got a text from Coach. It says he wants us to brainstorm an idea for the new mascot. What's that? Coach wants us to name a mascot. Yeah, man, we should pick something tough
and mean, so they know we mean business. Okay, yeah, something scary. Yeah, something scary that you'd literally never want to see. Like, this should be so menacing, just hearing it instills fear. Babe, I've got to talk to you. I know we weren't trying for it, but I'm pregnant.
I'm really confused. I don't know what would consume someone's idea to just make this and then stuff a human inside of it. It baffles me. And honestly, my worst nightmare is waking up inside of that suit. Now, as I understand it, the Burger King mascot was like an accident. They got like some kind of local prop from a theater or something, some donation, and they gave them this giant plastic king's head. And Burger King left it on ice forever. They didn't need it for anything. But then eventually they started crafting a mascot. And they used this plastic head as a rough sketch. They're like, oh, put it on, we'll see how it looks, and then we can tweak it later. We'll make a more refined image to put out into the world. But then they changed their minds. And they said, you know what, this plastic head is perfect. Send him off. Just tell an old BK to smile and enjoy the world. But they forgot one important detail before sending him out. He's an abomination. This is a monstrosity. The costume is just so huge that it looks like it's a little boy wearing it underneath when I know full well it's a grown-ass man. It's like a giant royal doll was possessed by a chef who died in 1789. Even worse though is I did some research, but I couldn't find any of these videos or clips to show you. But apparently the early marketing and advertising with the king just involved him stalking the clients and the customers. Just stalking them down the street, flicking on the lights and they're in the kitchen, waking up in bed next to you like it's unhinged. This was just another case of, well shit, I'm glad that's over. People described this mascot as just being placid. Blank stare. Apparently he just silently loomed in the background while you're trying to enjoy your meal. I just don't know who thought this would sell burgers. It's fucking crazy. It's hard to wrap my head around, but those are all the mascots that I wanted to cover with you today. And thanks to you, they'll stay dormant another decade. Doing the research for this episode was tons of fun, and it kind of made me think about how corporate America really saw the opportunity of kids' fear as a weapon, as a way to get us to buy things.
Build credit stress-free. And that's our mascot, Craig.
That's your mascot?
Yeah, don't look him in the eye.
Why can't we look him in the eye? Oh man, I got sent to the upside down.
Oh my god, bro. Oh hell no, man. What the fuck, man? Get your ass on, boy.
A demon or a clown would haunt us in our dreams, but we would still wake up the next day craving burgers and pizza. Hell, I mean, you saw that Snickers commercial last episode.
I'm only helping.
If that's not capitalist genius, I don't know what is. Thankfully, mascots mostly stay in sports stadiums where they belong, but you stick one inside of a dimly lit pizza joint bathroom, chances are you're never sleeping again. You don't even know what the word sleep means anymore. So what did we learn? I don't know. Mascots don't die. They live in our collective nightmares forever. But hey, at least we shoved them back into hiding for a while. So thanks again for vibing with me on another episode of Load the Cartridge. It's been so much fun. And if you don't want Ronald McDonald climbing out of your drain at 3 a.m. tonight, hit the subscribe button and join our community for the Rose Garden. Plant yourself in our garden today by hitting the subscribe button and helping our community grow a little bit. Taking roots here isn't just about hitting a button, it's about becoming one with the Rose Garden, where we kill our brain cells and, you know, kind of package the serotonin, keep it for later, you know, useful things. So hit the subscribe button if you want to claim a patch of this digital grass. Just remember, No pesticides, just good vibes. Thanks for being here. I'll see you guys in the next episode of Load the Cartridge. Peace out.